One day more, another day, another destiny.
Hello.
Look, it's back. Are you guys happy? Because I am.
And I have zero memory of what we're doing,
So, I have to... Okay, so we went here. So this... I played up to where I can remember where we left off. So if we do things that we already did in the last episode...
yeah, because our game got all fucked up.
It got super fucked up.
Because Pedro's computer just hates us.
Yeah, this is my copy. Okay, so we did that. That was Linney's phone. Oh god, that's loud. Hold on.
I will slap your face so super hard.
Okay, I think we're good.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Did that scare ya?
I hope you heard it.
If you guys could hear it. What?
This isn't me.
Is that me?
That's you.
That doesn't sound right. Oh, do I have the audio on? Sorry, hold on. Options, audio options, that's all good. Oh, gameplay options, subtitles are on.
Oh, we need to change this, don't we?
Oh, I have no idea. No, that should be fine.
Yeah.
I think this is just probably quiet.
Yeah.
That's fine. So if you last remembered, I think I have to go down there afterwards. Oh, it is. It is the game. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud on the capture. I went this way already. Okay, sorry. That was a lot of me doing shit. You guys get 20 cool points if you guys can tell us what that sound was. If you heard it...
Yeah. If you heard my vibration ringtone thingamajig.
Oh, you guys... Look, there he is! Hi, Daddy! Mr. Bobbles! I'm your biggest fan! This is my favorite game of all time. Fuck you! I don't have... Shit, how do I... Oh, listen to him. I know. Hold on.
Hi, Lily. You sure are being silly.
I will. Oh, the dog is on my cord. Don't remember where it is. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be down this way.
So did we skip something?
No. We were supposed. This is the way we're supposed to go, but then you have to find the plasmid, which is. Oh, can I not? Fuck you. Yo.
Fuck you. So hard, you knocked your mask off.
Get out of here. So, I've recently 100%ed this game. I talked about it. It's one of my greatest achievements. I got it. So I played on the hardest difficulty with without dying once. And just as a...
Which sounds impossible to me.
Yeah, it's really fucking hard. But yeah, it was super fun. And I said it couldn't be done. Well, nobody said it couldn't be done. It's obviously obvious that it could be done. But like, I was talking with our buddy Jason about it, and he's just like, "That's like impossible." And I was like, "Oh no, I'll show you the impossible." And I did. And it's been one of my greatest achievements in my PlayStation history.
I've only completed 2 games.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I'm very disappointed in myself for it. But it was Batman Arkham Asylum, which is one of my favorite games. And the other one was Assassin's Creed 2.
Nice.
The Ezio one.
I really like beating games. Like, I feel so accomplished. Oh, is she gonna show up? No. One of my favorite things in Bioshock is when you walk past, sometimes you can see, like, the little sisters up top. Like, you can see, like, their glowing eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they're only ever there... Fuck you. Oh, also, I have guns. But when you play on like harder difficulty and stuff, it's a lot easier to pretty much use your wrench up until when you really need to use your this part. Not yet, my love. Not yet.
Your shotgun?
Yeah.
Sorry, the puppers is being needy.
I didn't realize I didn't have one. Stop it. Needy puppers.
Needy puppers.
When I first played this game, the spot we were about to do, the shotgun, fucking terrified me. Because at this point, like, Bioshock is an old game. Everyone kind of knows, like, what's what, who's who, how's it playing down.
What the story is.
Mm-hmm. But when you first play it, and I do think that it's like, it is a game that even if you know what happens, you've seen it. Ow, douche!
I thought you were saying ow to me. I was just like, oh shit! I hurt Sanna!
What's he doing?
The one that you just hacked?
Yeah!
He probably sees something over there, right?
Maybe, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he sees them. He's just in a bad spot.
He really is.
He's trying.
Uh-oh. But this is a game that even if you know what happens, you know what's up, it is a game that I highly recommend that you just play for yourself. Because... Give me that good. Wait a minute. Sorry, Dr. Suchan is talking and it distracted me. It's a game that, like... There's never been a game that fucked with my mind as much as this did.
Really?
Yeah. And I've never really had that sense. With, like...
Why did this fuck with you so much?
Just, like, the twists that happen in this game.
Mm-hmm.
That, like... When you finally kind of, like, come to that moment in the game and you, like... You see it, you hear it, you realize it. You're just kind of like, oh, shit. Like, everything I'm doing is, like... subsequential to that one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Give me. Thank you. And like I said, I played this game not like right when it first came out, but really, get out of here. It was still just one of those. I was sitting there and I was like, I can. Ooh, yes. Thank you. Not the one I needed, but I'll take it. There you go.
That was kind of funny.
I love watching them just like. But yeah, just overall, this game like fucked with me. And I've talked about it with like Jason before and stuff too. That there's when you get to those moments of like, oh, like this is like what the game is. I get it. I see what I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm.
It fucks with you. And even if you like know what it is, when you get to that moment, it fucks with you. And I kind of hope that you get it, even though you're like not playing it, but since you're watching it,
mm-hmm.
I hope that you kind of have that same moment of like, oh shit. That's some fun thing.
All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead.
Mm-hmm.
All I care about is why is this one?
I like Dr. Tenenbaum a lot.
This one's smart,
So I like listening to her.
all that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
I do like her too.
I agree. Yeah, Dr. Tenenbaum is one of my favorites. Let's get rid of you for now. Yes, I know how to play. And this like kind of teaches you how to use it. See? Like
I've gotten to this point.
in your own like playthrough. Mm-hmm. Fuck your trophies. Was that it? I see you. Thank you.
I remember that. But earlier, in our Dead by Daylight recording earlier today. I'm not sure if that's going to be up before this one or what's going on, but we were talking about horror movies and how they're not really satisfying.
Yeah.
You know? And that we expect
Like too
different
much.
somehow. Yeah. So
Which
I
I don't think we
actually-
expect too much, but we expect better than what
I
we
expect
get.
something interesting.
Yes.
That's all I really expect.
This game gave me that
Yeah.
when I first played it, and I don't know if most people know about the silent splicers, but I'm gonna show them to you because those guys are the most horrifying parts of this game.
I really like to see that.
Because
there's
there's
just like an extra thing.
yeah, these splicers don't really show up right off the bat or anything. Like you have to go to a certain power of the people.
But with the horror movie stuff, I was actually talking to Pedro about this the other night on our way home, and
There's a very specific reason why I'm waiting on that. I just want to get all this stuff done first.
yeah, no, for sure.
Oop.
So I was a little bit high, you know, and I was like going through my head. I was just like, I have a favorite horror movie. One of my favorite horror movies is called The Uninvited. And I seriously recommend that you guys try it out because it's fucking fantastic. And it's old school, black and white, like horror movie, you know? And it doesn't have any jump scares. It's not like a psychological thing, you know? It's just like a ghost story at its core, and it's what it was meant to be, and it does perfectly at it. And it scared me when I was a kid. It scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. And I'm not sure if you've seen it or just seen like
I've seen parts of it with you.
but there's a couple of scenes in the movie where they somehow manage to make a ghost, you know, and this is in the days of practical effects, of course. You can't just do that on a computer. This was film, straight film. So they did it with like fog and lights or something. I don't know how they did it, but they made a ghost with an actual like face, you know, not just like some person in a sheet.
She is really creepy.
She is terrifying to me. And I've tried looking up pictures on like Google or something to try and show it to
They don't justify
Sanna.
it.
They don't. It doesn't
doesn't.
look good at all, so don't look up the pictures. I guess you could.
You
But they
do
don't
what
look
you want,
good
but they-
at all.
They're
And
not the same.
she's not as creepy on Google.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, I feel like, especially now, like, you get kids that are used to seeing, like, certain effects.
Yeah.
So maybe if they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, how is that scary?" But it's like, you gotta remember, like, it's... The point of fear, in my opinion, is, like, it's not meant to jump out at you. You kind of create the fear yourself.
Yeah.
That's what makes shit scary.
I think that's one reason why psychological horrors are also so terrifying too, you know.
Well, I think one of the best horror movies that I've seen recently was, obviously besides it that we've talked about, because I loved it, was the Babadook.
Yeah, the
Because
Babadook tripped me the fuck
more than
out.
half of the Babadook, you're just like, I don't know what it is or anything like that. Like, you kind of leave it to your brain to play with it, and that's
also,
like
the cool
good
thing
horror.
about the Babadook is that it's shot very originally as well. It has an original story, because who makes a horror movie where, possibly spoiler alert,
Yeah, if you haven't seen the Babadook, just
skip
cover your
ahead.
ears.
Yeah, or do something, whatever.
Do something for like 2 minutes, but please watch it.
Yeah, no, I recommend it highly. It's on Netflix. Not a sponsor or anything. It's on Netflix.
Sorry, I
but-
keep clicking the wrong button.
But the Babadook, like, the cool thing about the Babadook, and something that's very original, is like, who would make a horror
this
movie
one sucks,
where the
concept.
actual horror aspect, they're not trying to hurt you. They're just trying to freak you the fuck out.
Yeah.
The whole thing about the Babadook is all he wants you to do is just like, he just wants to scare you twice or 3 times or something. And if you
Yeah.
just let him scare you, you'll be fine.
Something like that.
It's like weird
It's-
as shit,
It's
you know?
a super weird concept, and like,
And who does that with a horror movie? But it really works out very well. You know?
also the acting is phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah, the acting's phenomenal, and it's more than just about like the Babadook. It's about this fucking mom trying
Yeah.
to deal with her kid. You know, the single mom trying to deal with her kid.
So like, horror comes down to like really good storytelling, which I think at this point like everyone knows, but it's also like I really do honestly believe that's like a good horror movie will scare you, but not because it's scary, but because you scared yourself with it.
Yeah, I think also another thing about good horror movies is that it's
where
not
is this
completely about the movie. It's the cool thing about it is
I just want to check the corpse.
that
I want to
they're
check the corpse.
making a horror of reality. You know?
Yes.
They're twisting reality into something that's absolutely terrifying, you know? Like, as much as the movies weren't great, if you guys have ever seen, like, One Missed Call, they kind of do that. That's when technology was first, like,
Yeah.
coming about, you know? Like, at least cell phones, you know?
God.
So One Missed Call used to freak me the hell out, you know?
Yeah.
For a while, every time my phone rang, I'd be like, oh, Jesus.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, but the uninvited... What I was talking with Pedro...
I didn't mean to hit this button.
What I was talking with Pedro about the other day was that I wanted something that revitalized old school horror. Like, right when television came out horror, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how
I think that's
the
something
Universal
that's gonna...
Monsters made you feel. Or how The Uninvited made me feel. Because it scared the shit out of me. And even as an adult, I watch it and I'm terrified. And I'm not sure if that's just because of, like, childhood memories or, like, whatever the fuck it is.
I did everything in here, right? Yeah.
But it scares the shit out of me, you know? And one reason for it is the feeling around it. Something that you can't really get in modern-day horror. That I'd really like to see again. And Pedro's argument was that you can't really do that.
I was gonna say, it's not the fact that you can't. I think it's gonna be very difficult. Alright,
Yeah.
this part fucking used to scare the shit out of me.
Yeah. Well, this is creepy part.
Oh, because you can't, like, see them. Normally you have to, like, listen, but we don't have the audio on, like, super loud.
Shit. Getting fucked up.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, is that your...
Yeah, that's my little bot.
Cool.
I don't know how he showed up, but he's here.
I love him!
Whew.
Yeah, no, that part's terrifying.
And when I first played this game, so, like, now I can, like, roam around and do all my shit. But when I first played, I was terrified. I didn't know, like, I could, like, really move, so I stayed here and just bam, 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 just did not move. Just did this.
Yeah.
And was terrified. Like, that scared the shit out of me.
But I think that's one of the cool things about Bioshock is it kind of has that old school horror feel.
Yeah. Nothing feels, like, jump scary or anything like that. It's just, like... Like, you hear
a certain style, you know? It's not...
You hear the Big Daddy and you get scared.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to deal with that fucking shit.
Yeah, they somehow knew timing very differently, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking to Pedro, I was just like, I'd really love to see... Like, Guillermo del Toro did kind of a spin on what I'm talking about with Crimson Peak. Because it was, like, kind of like a period piece, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't exactly a horror movie.
Where'd it go?
You know, it was creepy as fuck, but it wasn't a horror movie. So I want to see a really good director put their own spin on, like, old school horror.
I agree. I would be really down to see that too.
Because that's something that you don't get at all. Right now, all we have is, what, The Conjuring, Annabelle, and it was really good.
That was really, really
It
good.
was really good.
The thing
And
is, it's
Crimson
like...
Peak was really good, you know?
But it was good, but it wasn't what it said it was gonna be. It wasn't
No.
what the trailer said it was gonna be.
Those ghosts did scare the shit out of me, though.
They were very well...
They were beautiful. And also just, like, the aura around them, how they made them look like they were floating in water or something like that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, their blood looked like it was floating behind them or something.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Crimson Peak, I'd highly recommend that, too.
We saw that one in theaters together.
Yeah, we did.
That was a cool one. 62,
I could go on suggesting movies and TV shows for
For
hours on
days.
end. Yeah.
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Time, she said. I'm here to free
I love the villains in this game. I have enough shock.
I love incredibly smart psychopaths.
Yeah. I like all the villains in this one because you can kind of like, if you've collected all the stuff and you're listening to the audio and whatnot, you can kind of listen to them like slowly lose their mind in this place.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which I love. Love it.
But also, Rapture is an interesting
Place?
theory. I mean, like, but the thing is like, who thought that they could live underwater without sunlight or...
Oh, shit. Wrong fucking button. Oh, fuck it, because I need heal. I hate when I do that.
Like, people go crazy when they don't see sunlight.
Yeah.
And as beautiful as Rapture is...
Yeah, Rapture's gorgeous.
It's not sunlight.
No.
Like, as weird as that sounds, you know, but...
And there are definitely, like, parts in this game where you kind of see them, like, address problems like that. But it's really cool to, like... to just, like, listen to it. Like, the audio files that you find in this game are another one of my all-time fucking favorite things. Because you get a weird glance. I don't want to hack it or buy it out right now. Give me that. Give me that. This game was fucking great. Is great. And I can't praise it enough. Because I've played and I've beaten this game so many times. It is ridiculous. This part's fun. So you haven't gotten any like further than this, like in your own playthrough?
I don't think so.
Cool. And this
I don't think I ever got to the shotgun part.
So this
I've
is fun.
seen you do this, I think.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I've played...
Well, I think what we did was we played a lot of this stuff, and then we lost the footage or something.
Yeah. God, what a psycho.
But they always turn out wrong.
Ugh.
That one too fat. This one too tall. This one too symmetrical.
I never understood that line.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I think it's just because he's losing his mind.
Well, I think he also
He's
wants
ugly.
to
Ugly.
make them symmetrical. I
Right.
don't think he wants them to be symmetrical.
Yeah. I'm coming, bitch! Ooh. Oh, I don't have my fucking fire. Electrical.
Oh, with the oil?
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, I only have one? Damn it. Ooh, excuse me, reload. Normally he goes downstairs where it's like filled with water and I get to shock him, but he's really not doing that this time.
Douche. You can't like shoot the oil and light it on fire?
No. Sadly. This is not normally how he does it. He normally goes down into the water and I can just shock him from there.
Yeah, I've seen you do that before.
Oh.
Oh, well.
That's gonna explode.
That's a good way to set the oil on fire, I
Yeah.
guess.
Get into the water. Get in there. Maybe he'll follow me if I get in.
You don't want to electrocute yourself.
I don't want to. Where are you at? Come on, Steinman. Let me cheese you just a little bit. Oh, Steinman! Are you running away? Where you gone? Where'd you go, Steinman?
What? That's not supposed to happen.
Steinman! Oh, you fucking healed yourself, didn't you, Steinman? Where are you?
He's not supposed to leave this place, right?
I mean, you can. That?
Like game-wise, though.
Yeah, he can go like somewhere like that.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. God, where were you? He was like up there, like hanging on the. He's like, oh, I'm a getter. I'm a getter. Bam. That was weird.
That was strange.
Oh, Atlas, my favorite character.
It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard.
I agree.
Make sure you get the key off Steinman. Head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Fort Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
Atlas, I fucking adore, and we have this ongoing joke. Oh, I don't have my thing. For like a long time, like an ongoing joke that I have to find myself an Irishman.
Oh, yeah.
I won't fully go into it because that's kind of like our joke, but that was one of those fun things about this game. Is that Atlas is Irish.
Yeah.
And just listening to him, I could listen to him talk forever.
I'm not sure if I fully remember why we came up with that.
Dude, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was like middle school shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like another tunnel collapse.
Yeah.
Rapture. The world's fastest growing pilot joke.
Because someone didn't want to turn on the fucking heaters. Whoa. What the fuck? Daddy.
It's a little one. Here's your chance.
It's a little one.
And now I'm gonna let you decide on these decisions and stuff.
Oh.
So.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you no heart?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the goon.
I like listening to them just bicker.
Took fine little girls and turned them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, Boyle. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here. There is another one.
Dun dun dun.
Free them from their torment.
I do like the vials that they come in. I think they're so cool.
Don't kill her.
Okay.
I already knew my decision.
I hate how she cowers away. It makes me feel so bad.
Hi, cutie. I tired Sanna, adorable little girl.
That's what Tony said too, that he was like, they just really remind me of you.
They look fucking exhausted.
Yeah. That's my constant state.
Kind of look like death, you know? Sometimes when I see you, I'm just like, dude.
You're like, what are you doing? How are you alive right now?
Yeah, what does that poster say? Because that's what she just gave you, right?
Yeah, evolution in a bottle. So this is like what
That's
they
just
all come in.
plasmids? Okay.
Listen, I love listening to Atlas. He's my favorite.
It's great.
I don't know if we'll get through it in like this playthrough or anything, but I've talked about it before where there's a line that it's one of my favorites because of just how he delivers it. It's like nice thick Irish accent and I just fucking love it. And I'm so excited for us to get to that point. Goodbye. Ooh, E for health. E for health.
So you see, it's not like killing Tenenbaum sick. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Oof. Physical damage is nice. I think we go with health though. Right off the bat. Don't have any more, but. Okay, so he beats Diamond. This episode's been going on for 30 minutes.
Oh shit.
So we'll call this episode here, and we'll pick up in the next episode
Okay.
after we get out of all this bullshit. Bad guys. Okay, so we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.